Last but not least, Dolton. So we just going to spend our last 10 minutes addressing this. I didn't want this to be the main part of the show, but they told me that Dolton is having money problems. I wasn't familiar with it, but now I am. I'm going to be reading that super chat shortly, Wealth Building Journey. Make sure y'all hit a like for the algorithm. Let's get it rocking.
New at 4:30, more money troubles in South suburban Dalton. New welcome banners recently went up in that village.
But the company that created them says it has not been paid. Regina Waldrop talked to trustees who say this is another example of how taxpayer funds are being mishandled by the mayor.
They're a new addition on a busy Sibley Boulevard.
You know, of all of the scrutiny, all of the headaches that she's had to deal with, all of the problems and the nonsense that's been going on in Dolton, Illinois, or Dolton, Illinois. I'm sorry. They'll get on me about pronouncing the S. I'm sorry. More of the same thing is happening every single time. We've criticized her for putting her face on floor mats and calendars and promoting herself and billboards and all of this dumb stuff. And they still ordering more paraphernalia to hang up so that she can promote herself. This is the definition of narcissism. Y'all be talking about this dumb stuff and be saying, oh man, this man is a narcissist because he want to control me with money and all of this stuff. No, listen. There has never been a better definition of what narcissism is than this. This is the definition. Using taxpayer funds, FBI is investigating, businesses is shutting down, taxes is going up, mishandling the funds. And boy, she is making sure that she continue to push this super mayor narrative no matter what. She don't care. It don't matter. She is rocking no matter what. This is insane. It's insanity. And I actually think that it's a good thing because I think that y'all deserve her. Wow. It's a circus.
Bright new welcome banners with different messages and a picture.
Jesus, hold on, let me read this.
Boulevard. Bright new welcome.
The youngest female mayor of Dolton.
Welcome banners with different messages.
First black female mayor of Dolton.
And a picture of Mayor Tiffany Henyard, her self-titled super mayor, written underneath. We asked some residents to weigh in on the banners.
I think the allocation of funds should go where most needed. The banner would be at the bottom of my list if I ran a town.
It's obviously self-promotion. I think she fashions herself as she's imagining herself as some kind of reality show star.
Henyard is accused of misspending and currently the focus of a number of federal probes and lawsuits. Residents continue to speak out at village board meetings, calling for more transparency on how their tax dollars are spent.
The banners cost about $19,000, but the vendor says they have yet to be paid for them and other items totaling more than $85,000.
$85,000 for paraphernalia so that she can promote herself. Over 80, and they ain't even paid the bill. Firefighters are literally saying, hey man, our health care ain't going through, our wives is pregnant, we don't know what we gonna do. The money that we contributed into our retirement is not even hitting the accounts. And you ordering $85,000 worth of stuff to self-promote. Y'all deserve her. Y'all deserve her, and y'all property taxes going up. In a town whose average household income is less than $30,000 per person.
Mosca Design emailed us a copy of the unpaid bill. It dates back to November 2023. Trustee Tammy Brown says the banners were never approved by the village board.
They don't make any sense at all. They're all of the mayor. It's okay to have a banner that says "Welcome to Dalton," but you don't need to have the mayor's face posted throughout Sibley Boulevard.
Trustee Jason
This is insane.
House in a statement.
If you guys don't know, I actually had Jason House on the show, and he was talking about all of the issues that was going on over in Dolton. If you want to go back and watch that live stream, go and check it out.
Told us it's deeply unfortunate that the administration has chosen to squander funds on self-promotion while our fire department has gone without a contract for 5 years. This blatant disregard is a slap in the face to the hardworking individuals and the creditors burdened by the millions of dollars of debt incurred by the mayor's reckless spending. Our community deserves better. NBC5 reached out to the Henyard administration for comment, but we didn't hear back.
Now that the world knows what she's doing, I'm hopeful that more people will get out of their comfort zone and come and help us with this.
In Dalton, I'm Regina Waldrop.
Deal with it yourself. It was another story that was a part of this where they was basically saying that she was indebted to something else. Let me see if I can find it.
Now to an NBC5 exclusive, growing financial troubles in South Suburban Dalton. Failure to pay a debt has led to legal action on one of the village's bank accounts.
As NBC5's Regina Waldrop reports, this is just the latest problem for the community as the mayor is the focus of a wide-ranging corruption investigation.
Allegations of misspending, bills not being paid. In the small south suburb of Dalton, residents and governmental leaders have been speaking out about these issues for months.
It's some trying times in the village right now.
Now, more financial troubles. Last week, legal action taken on one of the village's bank accounts, leaving hundreds of thousands of dollars off limits.
We served a document on the village's bank that requires the document to freeze twice the amount of the judgment. So in this case, the bank has frozen $440,000.
David Graham is a former Dalton detective.
I was there for 17
years. In 2019, he won a whistleblower lawsuit against the village. After several failed appeals, the village settled and agreed to pay around $220,000 in attorney fees and costs. Attorney Patrick Walsh says the action on the village's bank account taken because it has yet to pay, even after the village board approved payment.
The village agreed in a settlement agreement to pay these fees. The court awarded these fees, and now they're just not paying it.
I thought she was 17-0. 17-0.
Full Dalton reaction for whistleblowers. They go against you, they retaliate against you, they're still retaliating today.
Tammy Brown is a Dalton trustee. She says it's unclear why the judgment has not been paid.
It says $809,000 in the account and $440,000 was frozen. That check was cut months ago. And why wasn't it given to that vendor? I don't know.
I hope that the courts will see that everything that's been going through.
One thing about a certain demographic of people is that they handle it a little bit differently. They're going to go through the court. They're going to freeze your bank account. They're going to come for you through the lawyers and the legal system. Y'all trying to keep it real and be going up there protesting. He just be sitting there like, yeah, man, we're going to freeze twice the amount that's in the bank account in order to get you paid, and we're going to charge you interest over a period of time until you pay it.
And they award us that check so we can finally put this behind us.
We reached out to Mayor Tiffany Henyard's administration, but there was no response to our repeated requests for a comment. This matter heads back to court on July 23rd. Regina Waldrop, NBC5.
They all over this, man. Listen, it continues to be a clown show over there in Dolton. And again, I think that she should just go ahead and drain all of the bank accounts. I think that she should run to Colombia or run to a country that doesn't have extradition and take all of the money with her and continue to put banners up and promote her YouTube channel that never came out. And I think that y'all deserve her. Honest to God, in my heart, I believe that when you vote in people that are this egregious based off of identity politics or the fact that she was a black woman or she the youngest woman or whatever like that, and it just proves that when you're too young, you're not ready for the responsibility that comes at running something like a city, then y'all deserve it. I believe that they deserve Tiffany Henyard 10 times out of 10, and they should let her serve out her term. And then for those of y'all that keep trying to convince me and says, Anton, voting doesn't matter. It doesn't make any difference. Okay, cool. Then why y'all sitting up there at the village board meeting whining then? Why you sitting up at the village board meeting whining?